Hey guys, what is going on? Jurgen from Zurgrinosports here, and today we are back at it again with some more of our WWE 2K22 Universe Mode series on the channel. HBC. Omna, HBC. Excuse me, I got interrupted by music playing all the time. So, yeah, we're back at it again. We are in the second week of October. We are on the way to Hell in a Cell, and kind of on the way to probably the busier half, I guess, of the WWE calendar, which is Survivor Series onwards to Mania. It's kind of where a lot of things pick up, and there's less filler shows, and it's all just kind of, full steam ahead. I guess that would be the road to WrestleMania, but whatever. So, anyways, we'll do a brief little overview of Raw like we've been doing, and then we'll jump over to SmackDown for the real meat and potatoes of the series, because this is a SmackDown focused universe mode. It is the A show. I'm a SmackDown guy, have been all the time, the whole time, my whole life, whatever the fuck. I don't know words. Let's jump into Raw's card real quick. So in the game, Mickey James theme playing, hell yeah, brother. In the game, we have, I put this as a backstage brawl, because to start off the show, Edge would be walking to the ring to make an announcement regarding his rematch with Roman Reigns at the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view, before being attacked by Solo Sikoa. And Solo Sikoa would viciously attack him backstage, leading to him getting stretchered away in an ambulance. This would lead to a night-long angle where they keep giving us updates or lack of an update on Edge's health and well-being, saying, oh, this might be a serious injury. We don't know how long he could be out for. He might miss Hell in a Cell. He might miss the rest of this year. His career might be over, blah, blah, blah. They tingle and tease the ball sack, as they say. I don't think people say that, but that's okay. So, we would have a night-long injury angle in that regard, which I guess, spoiler alert, would lead to, near the end of the show, the announcement that he is out indefinitely. He will not be able to compete at Hell in a Cell, so we will have to find a way to find a new challenger for Roman Reigns next week on Raw. So there you go. So Edge being, put on the shelf by Solo Sikoa. Now, in the next match that we need to worry about, Raquel Rodriguez Gonzalez, she's Gonzalez in the game, really doesn't bother me either or, has another match after she just got called up from NXT in my kayfabe. And it's against Carmella, where she hopes to pick up a head of steam. After last week, it would have been announced, maybe on this show or maybe online on social media. It doesn't really matter, but it would have been announced that the general manager has decided that Raquel Rodriguez will face Rhea Ripley at Hell in a Cell for the Raw Women's Championship. So Raquel Rodriguez hoping to build a head of steam, brand new to Raw, once again in my kayfabe, but she had a good run in NXT. I think, if I'm remembering my wrestling history right, I think she beat Rhea Ripley for the NXT Women's Championship or something. No, she didn't. She beat, fuck. I'm not even going to try and remember, because I'm not going to remember. Io? Yeah, no, she beat Io, I think. Never mind. I feel like her and Rhea Ripley had some sort of program or angle or some shit in NXT before Rhea got called up. So maybe that's what I'm thinking about. Maybe they had a big angle that Raquel won, but it wasn't for the title or some shit. I don't know. I never really watched NXT week to week, so I can't really remember. I just kind of watched the takeovers just because I don't really have access to watching it or the time. But anyways, that's not important to the booking. Basically, Raquel would get another match to introduce herself to the Raw audience, the WWE main roster audience, stuff like that. So there you go. The third match that we need to talk about for this week is the Good Brothers, I guess, Gallows and Anderson representing the Bullet Club. facing off against Miz and Morrison in our little mini tournament that we're holding to determine the number one contenders for the Raw / the World Tag Team Championships. Last week, we saw the Usos beat the New Day to advance in the tournament. The Usos will face the winner of this matchup next week in what will be the final, I guess, to determine the number one contenders. So there you go. Miz and Morrison, they vibing. They got Maurice in their corner. And then in the main event of the evening, Seth Rollins versus Kevin Owens versus Austin Theory in a triple threat match to determine the number one contender to AJ Styles' United States Championship at the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. These four men were in a fatal four-way with AJ Styles at Night of Champions. AJ Styles was successful in retaining his championship then, but the general manager last week said that he was such a big fan of the match that he wanted to see these guys in a triple threat. And the winner would get another shot at AJ Styles. So there you go. In terms of promo stuff this week on Raw, like I said, we had that night-long angle with Edge. We'd probably get some backstage interviews with Sami and Kevin Owens, where Sami reiterates that he feels like Kevin Owens is turning his back on him and betraying him like everybody. And then maybe another cheeky background shot of him talking to Paul Heyman or something. And Kevin Owens, when interviewed, he'd be like, "Listen, man, like I've got so much on my mind right now. I got the U.S. title opportunity. I got Sami. I don't want to lose him as a friend or as a tag team partner. But it's like I understand where he's coming from. But at the same time, I need him to understand the situation I'm in. It's so much to deal with." I can't comment on it right now. I need to get ready for my match or some shit like that. You know what I mean? Just to kind of advance that there. I guess other promo stuff would be the Bullet Club would be kind of having some internal, maybe not tension, but Finn and AJ would both kind of Finn would kind of be referring to himself as the leader of the Bullet Club. AJ would be like, "Hey, man, I thought we agreed on this. Like, none of us are the leader. We're just a group." You know what I mean? And then it would be their history in Japan would be brought up, where AJ would bring up if we were gonna pick a leader, the Bullet Club was at the height of its powers when I was their leader over in Japan. And then, Finn would be like, "Oh, well, I was the first one there, pal." And then, maybe as tensions are rising, the Good Brothers would be like, "Hey, fellas, listen, calm down. It doesn't really matter. The thing that's important is you were both better than whoever else followed you over there." You know what I'm saying? So, or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Just a little machismo going on in the Bullet Club. Yeah. I won't give in until I'm victorious, and I will defend. Let's go ahead and start the show, sim the matches, and then we'll go over to SmackDown, man. We'll go over to SmackDown real quick. As you could probably guess, there's a little bit of shenanigans in one of the matches. But we'll get to that in a fair few seconds there. Look at that pyro, baby. Can I actually skip this? That's great. Cool. Thank you. I don't really need to see that. It's the same shit every week, baby. So we're going to simulate this one. Solo technically wins. We'd probably have... to get Roman on the show, we probably have people trying to interview Roman and being declined comment or whatever, or being declined the opportunity to interview him, and then footage from his locker room where he's praising Solo and stuff like that. So, there you go. Raquel Rodriguez will dispatch of Carmella fairly easily. There you go. So in this tag match, Cody Rhodes would get involved. And not necessarily cost Miz and Morrison, but Miz and Morrison would try to cheat to win, and Cody would get involved and prevent them cheating to win, evening the playing field. And then the Good Brothers would would come away victorious and advance to face the Usos next week to determine the number one contenders for the World Tag Team Championships held by the Judgment Day. I think, if I remember my own booking, Carl Anderson can pin Miz. Sure. And then in the main event of the evening, we have the Triple Threat number one contenders match for the United States Championship. Who's going to be winning this one? It is going to be not Austin Theory, but Kevin Owens is going to win and earn himself a shot at the United States Championship at Hell in a Cell. That match would main event the show. And it would close off the show with Sammy watching on backstage, which he would have been watching the whole match, but it would be him watching backstage, and then him kind of like looking conflicted with the result. Like he would have initially like celebrated, and then kind of like reserved himself and been like, oh, but no, like. And he would kind of look conflicted because he wants to be happy for his friend, but at the same time, his friend might be leaving him behind after he, said that he was there for him, kind of thing, and encouraged him to come over to Raw. So, yeah, man, that's the Raw portion of this episode. Let's head over to SmackDown. All right, man, here we are with the SmackDown portion of the episode, the real meat and potatoes, baby. You can see William Regal on the thumbnail, I guess, which means he's in the main event. I guess I understand why they did that from a game design standpoint, but at the same time, why not everybody in the main event? You know what I mean? But, yeah. Anyways, let's jump into the match card, man. So, as you can see right here, we're starting off hot and heavy, okay? So, there's a promo that starts with this. Basically, Lashley and the Hurt Business would come out, to start off the show. And before Lashley could even speak, Brock's music would hit this week, and he'd come down to the ring, and Lashley, along with the Hurt Business, would all get the fuck out of the ring, and Lashley would come out and be like, oh, that's real classy, Brock, real classy of you to interrupt a group of distinguished men like ourselves, real classy of you. And let me guess, Brock, you came out to challenge me again or something? You still haven't earned it. I respect Cesaro highly. I do. I said that before I faced him. But the fact of the matter is, you beat somebody on a losing streak. If you ask me, I don't think that's enough to earn a shot at the Almighty. So if you really want to earn it, maybe you come up against a powerhouse who's undefeated and on a winning streak, like Brendan Cabina. And Brock would be like, oh yeah, you want me to fight your boy? Okay, we don't even have to wait. I'm ready right now. To me, Brock would be in like jeans and the flannel and everything, just full on cowboy Brock, not in wrestling attire, to kind of hopefully make people think like, oh, okay, this will come later. And then when they're like, oh shit, this is now? Because he's wrestling in like street clothes or whatever. Yeah. Brendan would probably also be in a suit because the Hurt Business cuts promos in suits, right? So he would probably just take off his suit and wrestle in the dress pants and undershirt, like the dress shirt or something. I don't know. Yeah, they would open up the show. In the second match of the evening, we have Shotzi Blackheart versus Shayna Baszler in the women's division. Just an exhibition in the women's division, just to get the competitors featured on the show. So there you go. In the third match of the evening, we have Chad Gable's Alpha Academy tryouts starting this week. The first person to answer the tryout, I guess, is Ricochet, but he grabs a mic and he says, listen, before we get this match going, I just want you and everybody to know, I'm not here because I want to join the Alpha Academy. I'm here because I want you to shut the hell up. And I'm going to try and make that happen. Or I'm going to make that happen. Or whatever a wrestler would say in a promo. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there you go. Chad Gable versus Ricochet. in the third match of the evening. Gable would have a promo before the Academy tryout where he like puts himself over, and he puts over the tryout and everything. But yeah, pretty run of the mill. Give him kind of free reign to do that kind of gimmick. Whoa, whoa, let's go. Okay, in the fourth match of the evening, we have Io Shirai versus Tegan Nox versus Mia Yim in a triple threat match. Basically, the general manager would pull Io, Bianca, and Sasha into his office early on in the show and announce that over the next 3 weeks before the pay-per-view, before their triple threat match for the SmackDown Women's Championship, each competitor would get a shot to warm up for the match, prepare for the match by competing in one against other members on the roster. So, and he would say, so you guys will have each a triple threat match this week, next week, and the week after before your triple threat match at the pay-per-view. And now it's just a matter of who goes first, and then Io would kind of volunteer herself. She'd be like, I go first. And then, so there we go. Triple threat match right here. Bada boom, bada bing. In the fifth match of the evening, we have Drew McIntyre versus Dolph Ziggler. Now, this would be off of the back of a backstage interview with Drew McIntyre where he's pulled this to the side. Kind of looks like he's looking for somebody, you know what I'm saying? The interviewer would pull him off to the side and be like, hey, listen, Drew, I'm sorry to bother you. You look like you're pretty intense in the middle of something, but I just wanted to ask you what your comments were on Drew Gulak's statements he made last week. And then McIntyre would be like, yeah, you said I'm pretty intense. That's why I'm pretty intense. I'm looking for Drew Gulak. Has anybody seen him? And then the interviewer could be like, he's actually not here this week, or tonight. And then he'd be like, oh, great. Of course he's not. Of course he says what he said, and then he goes and runs and hides. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. But I'm pissed off. And I came here looking for a fight, so I'm going to get it. So anybody in the back who wants a fight, meet me in the ring. And then we'd cut to commercial. Drew would come out. We'd be waiting, and then boom, I'm here to show the world. I'm here to show the world. You know what I'm saying? Dolph Ziggler's music hits, and he comes down to the ring to fight his former tag team partner and former tag team champion, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So there you go. That match there. Bobby Roode would be at ringside. For this match back here, Bianca and Sasha would be on commentary. I forgot to mention, so there you go. And then in the main event of the evening, we have Sheamus answering the call to challenge William Regal for the European Championship. William Regal last week declared that he is a man of his word, and he is sticking to his declaration that he wanted to defend the European Championship in singles competition against each member of the Battle Royal that he won it in, as he doesn't feel like he would have earned it until then because of the nature of a Battle Royal. He already faced Chad Gable, who was in the match. He faced Otis, who was not in the match but was originally scheduled to be. And then he defeated Drew McIntyre at Night of Champions, and now the remaining three from the match were the Brawling Brutes. So he told them, you guys choose who's up first, and I'll meet you in the ring next week. And Sheamus, the leader of the Brawling Brutes, is the first up to bat. Will he be the only one up to bat, or will William Regal need a new challenger next week? We'll have to wait and see. So there you go. That's the match card. In terms of promos, like I said, Lashley, Hurt Business, and Brock to open up the show. Gable before the tryout. Drew McIntyre's backstage interview. The triple threat announcement between everybody. And then just like the stuff that would happen every week, like the backstage gambling ring with Corbin and Moss and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Bada boom, bada bing. Cesaro would be in the corner of William Regal this week. He would be pretty dejected by his loss against Brock, but William Regal backstage would be like, listen, man, You took Brock Lesnar to the limit last week. Like, be proud of yourself. It's Brock fucking Lesnar or some shit like that. And obviously the Brawling Brutes would accompany their leader Sheamus. So there you go. That is our main card. Let's jump into some gameplay. You know what I'm saying? That sounds like a good idea. All right, here we are, ladies and gentlemen, with some gameplay. We're gonna get Brock's entrance. Obviously, like I said, with the way that the show opens, with the promo, and then Brock interrupting the Hurt Business, the entrances wouldn't really necessarily happen this way. I probably should have structured them the other way around. Actually, I'm just kind of a moron. But yeah, there's Brock. Just pretend I did them the other way around, because then it would kind of be a little bit reminiscent of the way it is. I just wasn't thinking, I guess. My bad. Look at him. Brock's entrance is a little bit strange when you select him to come out first, because the way he circles the ring, it's like he's circling prey, and it looks like he's supposed to be looking at someone. But there's nobody in there for him to be looking at when he's circling the ring and surrounding his prey kind of thing. But, you know, it is what it is. Look at that fucking specimen of a human being, dude. Holy shit. Holy shit. Dear God. And, oh, okay. I guess because they gave them the faction entrance, we get Lashley's theme music. We don't get the Hurt Business theme music. Shelton Benjamin coming out as the de facto leader for this entrance. Let's go. There's pretty much like 2 trios entrances, and it's this and wait, what happened? Bro? Where's Brendan? He's literally the one in the match? Look at those beautiful tag team titles, man. Hell yeah. God, I love those titles. The ones these days are just so disgusting, man. I miss when each title was, like, unique, you know? Instead of just, hey, here's our logo. Okay, enjoy. And uniquely good as well. I was blessed to grow up in an era with a lot of good-looking championships. These set of tag titles, the world tag titles that I also brought back on Raw in this series, the Intercontinental title that I brought back in this series, the old US title, like the kind of more square-looking one. Brendan came out of nowhere. Brendan is also going to be fucking... Oh my god, he turned that around on me. I'll tell you what, I'm playing as Brock. I don't think that's a surprise. I mean, you know, Brendan's a great guy. I'm friends with him. But yeah, I'm not. Yeah, it's Brock Lesnar, pal. You're doing the job. It's Brock Lesnar, pal. So the thing with Brendan is I've booked him so strong in the game that he's a 91 rated based off the dynamic overall system in universe mode, because think about it, he won a bunch of tag matches with Cena, and then he's won pretty much every singles match he's been in. So there you go. Oh, there you go. Oh god, get the fuck out of here. So yeah, it's he's like a 91 overall, and Brock's a 94? No, can't dive. Part of me doesn't, you know, part of me really wants the old arcade style games back, because like I want to be able to fucking do a dive with anybody, you know what I mean? Except for like Big Show or something. But like, let me do a fucking tope with Brock, you know? Like don't limit me based off of like fighting types or whatever. I understand why they do it, because they want to make it more representative of the actual product. And Brock's not doing topes and shit on fucking... Brock's not on fucking TV anyways, so it's... My booking right now isn't representative of just of the product anyways. Or he doesn't wrestle on TV, you know. He'll show up on TV for a brawl here and there. Ooh! The pull-apart brawl that he had with Undertaker in 2015 was fucking incredible. Goated. Alright, man. Alright, man. Let's relax there, Brendan. Let's relax there, Brendan. Yeah, look at that. So, in reality with this move, he'd probably kind of have like a... There should be a second reversal opportunity there, but whatever. He would kind of like... Oh, there you go. I think that was his signature. There you go. He would have... Oh, no! He rejected Suplex City, dude! Oh, there you go. There you go. He would make a mockery out of the 5-knuckle shuffle kind of thing. Like, maybe he would, like, start the 5-knuckle shuffle and then just be like, ah, fuck off, and then, like, just stomp the shit out of the dude or something. Or, like, rake his foot on the face of the dude or whatever. Ooh, there you go. Ooh, okay, weird little, like, kind of spear thing. Ooh, there you go. Hey, I know how to take that. Hell yeah, baby. Put me in there with Brock. Oh, God, he'd kill me. I think he'd kill most men, though. Alright, Brendan. Alright, Brendan. Come on, man. There you go. Ooh, hell yeah, kitchen sink action. You know what I'm saying? Let's get a fucking Suplex City here, pal. A German suplex, baby. A German suplex, baby. And a big ol' German suplex, baby. Let's go, dude. And then that sets us up for a big ol' F5. Hopefully into the middle of the ring. Pin his ass. Hook that leg. Thank you. It's done. Unless he's got resiliency. Which he doesn't. There we go. So... It wouldn't be a squash, but it would be like the next step up from a squash. It's fucking Brock Lesnar, man. There would probably be like attempts at interference by the Hurt Business. That, you know, they would like try and interfere and it just wouldn't work because Brock is, again, Brock. But there you go. Look at him. Look at him. Look at his fucking dude. There you go. But yeah, he picks up a win against the Omega, Brendan Cabina. So there you go. That's the first match of the evening. On to the next one. All right, let's keep it moving, dude. We got Shotzi. She's got a fucking tank, dude. Look at it. It's a fucking tank with a skull on it and a fucking cannon on it, dude. Ballsy. She shot that shit into the crowd. Hopefully that was a shirt or something. That looks like a t-shirt gun. Or a t-shirt cannon or whatever the fuck you want to call it. We got the lights coming out of the skull too. Hell yeah. We got Shotzi, man. Smoke coming out of the back of it and everything. Now, is she controlling the tank? Or is it, like, remote controlled backstage? Because, like, if she's controlling it, she's got control, obviously. But if somebody's just fucking around with it backstage, right? What if we get, like a fucking Friends moment where Joey's on mac and cheese. And he gets the guy who handles the robot on mac and cheese. Like, he gives him tips on how to get women so he doesn't get fired from mac and cheese. And then you know, he's doing a scene and the robot starts fucking knocking shit all over the table. And it's because the robot operator's making out with a woman. He's like rubbing the controller in her back or some shit. You know what I'm saying? White women, I watched Friends. Please fucking hit me up in the DMs, please. No, I'm only half joking. So, but at the same time, you know, I gotta keep a spot open for Liv Morgan. No, yeah, okay. I'm fucking dumb. Anyways, like I said, white women, hit me up, man. I got a vast knowledge of the TV show Friends. Okay. Who knows if Shayna Baszler likes the show Friends? Doesn't matter. She's gonna beat the fuck out of Shotzi because we're playing as Shayna Baszler. So we'll just get into the action here. But my point is, what if somebody gets into a mac and cheese situation, as I'll call it, where they just start fucking, you know, making out with someone as they're supposed to be controlling Shotzi's, you know, tank? Is she gonna crash into the barricade? Oh, God, bro. Pretty early to bust that out. I'll take it, though. I don't mind a hot start to a match. Not every match can start out hot, but, you know. On a good occasion, it leaves a marking memory in people's minds. Maybe not, like, specifically, but like you remember certain things. I think there was a triple threat between Shawn Michaels, Triple H, and Cena, where Shawn, like, super kicks... gives a sweet chin music to Triple H to start the match. I think they were DX at the time, so maybe like around 2009 time, something like that, around then. Can't remember exactly the stipulation. Or I made a triple threat, but I can't remember what pay-per-view, what year exactly, who was champion, if it was even for a championship, shit like that. I don't really remember that. Okay, the worst mechanic in the game. But, like, I remember that. I remember, I think it was the Fatal 4-Way at, like, fucking Battleground or some shit, where Miz was in there with KO, Sammy, and Cesaro or something for the Intercontinental title. And I think Sammy starts out hot and just gives Kevin Owens a haluva kick out the corner or some shit like that. Like, you know, it's just, they really hot shot, like, the start of a match. It's really cool. It's really cool. There we go. We'll, that's her signature? Okay. Bobby Lashley would like a word, but that's fine. Don't reverse this, please. Thank you. There you go. And it's done. It's done. Maybe it's not. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's let go of it. Let's let go of it. Let's let go of it. Do something. Yeah, you fucking idiot. That's a chop block, dude. Get the fuck up. That's the thing that I don't like about submission finishers in these games is they never finish the match if you hit them early, right? Because the person's not damaged enough. Which, on one hand, it's a good thing to not have submissions be that overpowered, right? Because somebody could just lock in a fucking single leg Boston Crab and then win the match early on. At the same time, it's her fucking finisher, and Shotzi's all red. She might have been orange and at the time, but you know what I'm saying? But like, ooh, okay, all right, sure. I'm going to turn around like this, and then I'm going to do this, because I feel like I would have been in the rope otherwise. I think she reversed it. No, she didn't. Okay. I guess the right button, so we're... we tapped her out real quick at the second time of asking. There we go. Alright, in terms of TV time, this would probably be like a sub 10-minute match. You know, Shotzi would get kind of like the fighting underdog kind of gimmick, and then Shayna would put her away fairly comfortably, but after like a hope spot, or a hope sequence, excuse me, from Shotzi, curfew to clutch to win, except maybe Shotzi wouldn't tap out, she would kind of like maybe pass out or something, because that kind of fits in with her character, with her gimmick, which, yeah, I don't know. To me, I feel like a character and a gimmick are two different things. You know, if that makes any sense. A gimmick is just kind of like your look or your catchphrases or like kind of the motif of who you are as a wrestler, but I feel like a character is someone like rooted in a certain behavioral pattern. So they act to the situation and the storyline based off their character principles instead of molding their character to the storyline, if that makes sense. Because a lot of quote-unquote characters, which again is in my head, there's a distinction between character and a gimmick, but a lot of gimmicks, like they'll just be like, okay, I'm doing this for a few months, and then now I'm in this storyline, so I'm going to completely have a shift in how I act, but I'll just keep my catchphrase and how I look and shit. You know what I mean? But with a character, it would be like, okay, well, I'm going to act the same, just adapted to the storyline. I don't know. I think I'm just fucking old man yelling at cloud right now. Or more accurately, lonely man talking into microphone looking at computer screen. So let's move on to the next match. Our man, Alpha Academy tryouts time, baby. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, accompanied by Otis, representing the Alpha Academy.
Hell yeah.
From Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Yeah.
Weighing in at 202 pounds, Chad Gable.
Yes, sir. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. No. Dun, 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 dun. All right, man. Who's gonna answer the tryout? It's gonna be this man. Dun, 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 dun. One and only. Dun, 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 dun.
Weighing in at 190 pounds.
Look at him. Yes, sir. Prince Puma, baby. That was my first exposure to Ricochet. Prince Puma. I feel like Lucha Underground was kind of a perfect spot for him because he was in a place where he didn't really need to talk too much, because I feel like most people would agree that promos aren't his strong suit. And he didn't really need to cut them in Lucha Underground, but he was on national television, getting exposure, putting on great in-ring performances, which is what he very much excels at. So, yeah. I think they had like a night-long match, him and I guess Johnny Mundo in that promotion, Johnny Promotion name, which by the way, super underrated. Probably should have been given more out of the industry, but you know, sometimes the best ones don't really get all the accolades, which is a shame. Oh, there you go. God, that's an elbow to the back of the head. Turn your ass around, baby. Let's get you with a good old boom. Hell yeah. There you go. There you go. There you go. Oh, there you go. Yep, there it is. Do some. Do some. Hell yeah. That was... Bro, why did Michael Cole get so excited for that? He was just fucking quiet the whole time. He's like, monkey flip! Like, yeah, I get it. Why aren't you saying monkey flip to that one, huh? You fucking dickhead. It's not cool to hate on Michael Cole anymore, because he actually got good again. Which is, I mean, to be fair, he was shit for a long time. You know, in fairness. Oh, I reversed it, pal! Oh, he has the fucking spinning head kick. Yes, sir. Get up. Get your ass up. Get your ass up. Get your ass up. We're doing this shit. Yes, sir. Oh, I love that. I fucking love that, man. There we go. We got our comeback despite me doing like a majority of the shit this match. Bada boom, bada bing. He reversed my signature. There you go. I love it, man. Just the way it connects and everything is so good. It's so good. The monkey flip. Oh, that busted him open. Gosh darn tootin' rootin'. Hell yeah, brother. Oh no, I'm fucked here. Yeah, let's relax here, pal. Let's get you into the here corner, and you're stunned, which means you can't reverse my O'Connor roll German finisher situation here, pal. Yeah, let's pin combo it. Let's pin combo it. German supla, baby. He's gonna kick out because he has resiliency. Or not. Okay. So, here's the thing. That's not how it actually goes down. Now, these guys would be given not too much time. Maybe around the 10-minute mark. Because Gable would win with a roll-up while holding the tights or having his foot on the rope or something like that. So, there you go. There you go. Master Gable winning the first Alpha Academy tryout by nefarious means. Ricochet is not going to be happy about that. And he would let the, he would let the general manager know. But probably next week, not on this week's show. Anyways, let's move on to the next matchup. All right, we are back, ladies and gentlemen. We got Tegan Knox coming down to the ring for the triple threat match. I don't particularly like her entrance theme or her entrance, so I'm going to skip it. Okay, well, Io's supposed to come out last, but I put her in the middle because she looked better in the middle of the triple threat. But I guess the middle counts as the second entrance, so we got her coming down to the ring, which she would come out last because champions come out last. But main woman, Io Shirai. She's so good. Like, it's insane how good she is. I love her theme, too. Her theme is incredible. The first time I ever heard it, because, again, I don't really watch week-to-week NXT, and I don't know if they debuted it on NXT programming before, but the TakeOver Toronto, the second one, I guess, because the first one was the one with DIY and Revival, 2 out of 3 falls, which I was there for, by the way. I'm the HBIC. I'm the HBIC. Yeah, so the first TakeOver Toronto I was at, fucking awesome show, loved it. The second TakeOver Toronto I was also at. It was the one that had Io versus Candice LeRae. I think in the first match of the evening or some shit. And then that Adam Cole versus Johnny Gargano match. Fun fact about the first TakeOver. I think the first TakeOver was the one that had Asuka versus Mickie James. There was a dude sitting to the left of me in the crowd who looked genuinely surprised that Mickie James didn't beat Asuka. Like, and I'm like, did you really expect Mickie James to beat undefeated run Asuka? Even though they literally like shipped her in for this like one-time fucking program. I'm playing as Io Shirai, by the way. She's definitely gonna win this match. In the kayfabe, we'll see if I can get it done in the gameplay. But you know. Let's go. Boom. Hell yeah. But yeah. No, I was like, the guy like reacted, like the bell rang. He's like, what the fuck? Fucking, it sent me for a loop in my head because I'm like, brother, did you really expect anything different? And I'm like, oh, maybe he's a casual fan. I'm like, but wait, hold on. This is NXT. This isn't fucking main roster. This is NXT. There pretty much are no casual fans here. You're a pretty hardcore fan of wrestling if you're if you're at NXT. Plus, I mean, Mickie James hasn't been on WWE TV in fucking forever, so you only know her if you've been a fan for a while. So it's like, but maybe he was a casual fan from the previous era. This is the first time he was watching something. He's like, oh, Mickie James is back in a WWE kind of themed product. That's crazy. That's crazy, dude. Thanks for breaking it up, Tegan. Thanks for breaking it up, Tegan. I'm gonna just relax, pal. I'm stunned off of that? Alright, this stun mechanic, needs some work, brother. I'm pretty outdated in my in the game that I have, though, so take that with a grain of salt, a pinch of salt, whatever you want to say. Okay, that worked weird. Does she not have? Okay, we'll go like this. Ah, I didn't time that right. There you go. There you go. Don't do this to me. I reversed it. Yep. There you go. Okay, that's not what I wanted, but that's fine. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, I was trying to kick her, but the fucking it followed through. Ooh, okay. Oh! Alright. Oh, that wasn't her signature? Oh, surprising. Okay. I'm so bad at knowing people's signatures and finishers now. Mainly because I don't watch the product enough. I really need to try and find a way to do so. Oh, hell yeah, baby. Hell yeah. A little fucking Tajiri action. Gotta love it. Gotta love it, man. Here we go. Okay, don't stun me, please, because I'm... Oh! That's like a Jericho Bulldog. Love that. There we go. Yeah, let's fucking relax there, pal. There we go. There we go with one of these. Let's go with one of these, if she's close enough. She's not, so we'll just do that. And then she moved. Fantastic. And then, nope. Okay. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good, pal. I'm good, pal. That's all you. One more attack and I would have been stunned out here, so it's, Oh, that's a fucking punch to the head, man. It's a fucking punch to the head, dude. So yeah, Sasha and Bianca would be on commentary. Io could probably do this in real life, like just get out of the match and like, you know, and then they'd be like, hey, go fight, dude, go fight. And she'd be like, ah, fuck you guys, man. You're not my boss. Or some shit that actually would fit Io's character to say instead of that bullshit that I just did. Yeah, let's not do that. Let's not do that, pal. Let's not do that, pal. Oh, no. Oh! Don't stun me, please. Okay, cool. No, it's fine. It's fine. Watch. She's gonna get stunned off that. Oh, fuck you, man. Is there not, like, a... Nope. Okay, good. She's picking me up. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Oh, gosh. Darn rootin' tootin', brother. Don't do this. Hey, man. That's not cool, dude. That's not cool, man. Okay. No, it's fine. No, it's fine. It's fine. No, it's cool. No, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. No, it's fine. It's fine, Tegan. Okay, that's not what I wanted. Where is the fucking reversal attempt for that? I think I can make that! Ooh, god damn it, dude. Okay. I don't want to use my resiliency, but if somebody's about to get pinned, I'm gonna... Let's, just in case. Just in case. Just in case. Here we go. Hopefully that... Oh my god! What the fuck? Bruh? Was that meant to happen? Let's, fuck off here. Let's fuck off here. Let's fuck off here real quick. Oh, there you go. There we go. Oh! There it is. I don't know if this is gonna beat her. It might. We're there. Yeah. There we go. Okay, cool. She would have won with a moonsault, absolutely, but I didn't want to fuck around and try and set up a moonsault, so we'll win with that. But yeah, she would definitely win with a moonsault. Probably outsmarting the two, kind of like letting them. Maybe she'd like. Kind of play possum, I guess, but she like used herself as bait to get one of them to get the other one out of contention. Then she'd hit the other one and then do a moonsault or some shit. Or like maybe when she goes to the outside to chat shit to Bianca and Sasha, you know, maybe Mia Yim or Tegan hit their finisher on the other one. She like runs in and like throws one of them out and, you know, pins the person who just got hit with a finisher, or somebody goes for the pin and she moonsaults to break up the pin. That'd be a cool visual. It doesn't really matter, as long as she just kind of like outsmarts them and kind of, you know, she doesn't go into it with like the fighting champion babyface upstart plucky mentality of, hey, I'm gonna fight both of these dudes or these women and come out on top. It's kind of like, okay, well, I'm going to be smart and strategic here and steal the win at the end without having to work too hard. That's more or less the vibe of the match. So whatever way that the wrestlers would want to get there, or the agents or whatever, by all means. In terms of timing, this match would get, I mean, a little bit of time. Maybe like 15 minutes with entrances. So, I don't know. Not too much time, but not like rushed. So, yeah. Anyways, on to the next one. All right, here we are with the next one, baby. Drew McIntyre just said, somebody meet me in the ring for a fight. And now he's coming down to the ring for said fight. He's pissed off. He's got Angela by his side. And we're going to skip his entrance. You got Dolph Ziggler, dude. We'll skip this entrance too. Alright, this match, as much as it pains me to job out Dolph, this match would be relatively quick. Ooh, okay, Dolph. Okay, Dolph. I'm gonna try and figure out a way to run this back that would give these guys time at a later date. Maybe in a tournament or something, I don't know. But, in this match, Drew's pissed off, so he makes kind of quick work of Dolph. Oh gosh. So there you go. Oh, there you go. It would start out competitive, I should say. Like, it'd start out 50-50. Like, you can tell, like, okay, yeah, Dolph's pretty good, man. And then maybe he would, like, slap Drew or, like, spit in his face. But this isn't really a heated rivalry, so I feel like spitting in his face would be kind of cheap. So maybe, like, slaps him in the face and, like, laughs or something. And then that just, Drew's already pissed off and that sends him over the edge. So he just kind of becomes, like, a fucking animal. And then on the outside, we could have, like, Rude lifting his, like, lifeless body up the ramp and being like, you shouldn't have pissed him off, man. You shouldn't have slapped him. Or some shit, so. Oh, that's okay. Was that? Hold on. That was from the wrong side, I think. Maybe not. I don't know. I wasn't really paying too much attention, but it looked kind of awkward. Oh well. Oh! Little leg maneuver that I don't know the name of. Ooh, chop. Ooh. Ooh. God damn. Alright, well, let's get the oh, there you go, future shot. What the fuck is that? That's a chair, man. Boom. Boom. I always hate this shit, man, because it's just, especially when there you go, pin him, pin him, pin him. Especially the shit when somebody, so the thing that I really don't like about the Claymore is when not only Drew like stomps the mat, right, which is fine, I don't really care too much about that, but when he, like, the person turns around and then he's like 1 2 3 Claymore or some shit while the person's already like up, you know what I mean? For me it's like, okay, well, come on, man. Come on, man. I don't mind the stomp because it's kind of a cue for the person to like start getting to their feet, which is maybe why Shawn Michaels started doing it. Or Shawn Michaels is just like, oh, this is theatrical, and it also serves a purpose or something. But when he did the switch in music, but yeah, I don't mind the stomping so much, but like the countdown and then the big Claymore, it's like, okay, like I get it. There's crowd involvement. So maybe it's a case of like, okay, well, we'll sacrifice some believability for the big crowd pop. But I don't know. Me personally, I see that, I'm like, why are you not moving? You have so much time to move, and you can hear everything going on. You know what's coming. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I think that might just be me, you know, being old man yells at cloud again. But time for the main event, man. I like that little stutter delay between European and Championship, you know? We got Sheamus coming down to the ring here. I was trying to say this earlier, but then Brendan's disappearance or non-appearance made me lose my train of thought. There's like 2 trios entrances in this game. It's Legado del Fantasma and like an old one. So pretty much every trios entrance in this game, I have the de facto leader as as Santos Escobar, and then the other 2 is Legado. So I mean the whole trio's Legado, but you know. Yeah. So there we go. Sheamus versus William Regal. These guys would be given maybe 15 to 20 minutes to cook. Let's give them 20. Let's give them 20, man. Fuck it. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of both men. Both men are very good at what they do. They can have 20 minutes. They can have 20 minutes. Absolutely, brother. I'll give them the whole 20. No match earlier in the night has had too much time. So these guys would definitely have a lot of time to cook. And come into the ring, the reigning, defending European champion. It is William Regal, who has NXT in his logo. I wish the game would be smart enough to not make a tag team entrance for a manager's appearance. You know what I mean? Like, they're not coming to the ring as a tag team. It's William Regal coming to the ring with Cesaro in his corner. But yeah. I don't know if they fixed that in 2K23 or what, but a setting with like with manager entrance with the toggle options of tag team entrance or singles entrance would be a good way, you know? And then that way when you create a tag team, you can be like, okay, well, if he comes to the ring with him in his corner, then it's just still his singles entrance. Or you could be like, oh, these guys always enter like this no matter what. So, like, with the Alpha Academy, it makes sense, but, like, this doesn't make sense. Cesaro's not part of the match, you know? But even with the Alpha Academy, like, when they came out together, Otis gets on the turnbuckle and shit and taunts. But yeah, I don't know. We'll skip the rest of this. Let's get to it. Oh, I accidentally skipped the graphic. Now I'm actually a little bit upset. I did want to get into the match. We're playing as Regal, by the way, successfully retaining. Once again in the kayfabe. I'm hoping I can replicate it in the gameplay. This will not, excuse me. This will not be one of those times where if I lose, I'm going to restart until I win. Mainly because it's almost midnight, and I'm fucking, I got probably another one to record after this, so don't want to really spend too much more time on this one, I'm not going to lie. I'm keep it a stack. But let's go top rope real quick. Let's go top rope real quick. Let's go. Let's go do some shit. Let's go do some shit. Let's go. Oh, that's a terrifying bump. Holy fuck. I have not done anything like that yet in my training. Oh, that looks like it fucking hit his throat, man. There you go. Ooh, there you go. Good shit. Good shit, Reeks. Good shit, William Regal. Okay. Gotta love when the animation to lift somebody is so fucking slow that it just primes them to fuck you up, man. Let's pin him off this. Let's pin him off this. Why not? Okay. Did not expect that to put him away. Alright. I like the Regal Plex a lot better than the Regal Cutter. I think I said that last time, so that definitely would be his finishing pinfall maneuver. Once again, did not expect that to be that quick. Once again, on TV, they would get like 20 minutes. Probably 20 minutes plus entrances, not with entrances. I feel like I would want them just 20 minutes bell to bell, plus the full entrance gimmick. So, probably 25 minutes of the total show for these guys, you know? Or maybe 20 with entrances, I guess. I don't know. I just, I would want this match to definitely go fucking hard. It's the main event, you know what I mean? It's going to end off the show. We already had all the promo stuff happen during the show for the world titles and everything. So, yeah. No, 20 minutes plus entrances. So, like 25 with. So, let them fucking cook, dude. But, yeah. That is it for this week's episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll give you a quick little preview of what to expect on next week's episode of both Raw and SmackDown, and then we'll see you next time. So, over on Raw, we'll have a Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn promo backstage, not in the ring, just a little backstage interaction. We'll have an episode of Miz TV that might see Cody and Miz hash some things out. We will see Bullet Club versus the Usos to determine the number one contenders for the World Tag Team Championships at Hell in a Cell. And we will have a Battle Royal to determine the new number one contender for Roman Reigns' World Heavyweight Championship at Hell in a Cell in place of Edge, who is out indefinitely. Sticking on SmackDown, however, we would have an advancement to the tension between Drew Gulak and Drew McIntyre. We would have some promo stuff with Brock and Lashley. We would have Buddy Murphy versus Mansoor in singles competition. We would have Shayna Baszler versus Tegan Nox in singles competition. Ricochet would get another crack at the tryout, quote unquote, but this time with a stipulation added. Sasha Banks will face off in triple threat competition against Peyton Royce and Natalya. William Regal will defend his European Championship against another member of the Brawling Brutes. And Brock Lesnar will face Shelton Benjamin in singles competition next week. So there you go. Without further ado, though, that's been this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe, share it to all your friends, comment down below, all that good shit, and I'll see you guys next time.